Trump says he's going to demand that interest rates drop immediately, but he has no control over the feds and what the feds do. They're completely separate from the government. They're like quasi-government, but right, if there was government furloughs or government shutdown, the feds are still running because they are not a government entity. From a mortgage perspective, it's not going to do you much good. Look, the feds dropped the rates from about 0.75% from September to present day, and mortgage rates are 1% higher. Fed cuts affect short-term rates, overnight rates that the banks lend to each other. Has nothing to do with mortgage rates. Let's not forget, the whole point of increasing the rate was to increase the cost of credit to cool inflation. If you cut that off or you cut rates too prematurely, it's going to have the opposite effect. And if inflation were to increase because of that, the feds would have to come right back and increase the rates again. Feds are going to meet in March again. Probably nothing going to happen there. Now, the market is banking on a 50-50 shot of the feds potentially cutting rates again in June, which was already expected well before Trump made this comment. But you know he's going to take credit for it. If the feds cut the rates in June, I told you I was going to demand that rates get dropped, and he'll take credit. I mean, that's what he did. If it's good, he's taking credit for it. If it's bad, he ain't got nothing to do with it. In Mayish, if it's very, very plausible and everyone's saying, yep, the feds are going to cut the rates again, you want to make sure you lock in your rate before they cut the rates, because the mortgage industry is going to respond to that before it happens. After it's done, you've lost. Rates are going to increase after the feds cut the rate.